Welcome everyone. Today I want to do a quick video and I will take you through my own discoveries when it comes to the natural order to all that is, and I will explain you the way I see it. So I will be appreciate for an interaction if there is something you're interested about, if you have a question, or maybe you want to add in something into that what you're going to see. I'll be very appreciated. Once again, Sean, thank you very much for an interaction yesterday. That was just mind-blowing. The piece fell in perfectly, and this is what I'm going to actually present in the way I see it. Now, it seems to be a mystery about when it comes to nine celestials, because there are so many nines when it comes of Council of Nine, and I just thought we need to just get it clear. In the beginning, there were 9 celestial beings plus source. I need to twist it. I am sorry. 9 celestial beings plus source. It's not a mystery that each of the being have their masculine and a feminine side to itself. So I just drew it like that. Perfect golden beings, equal to source, and all of it. Feminine, masculine side of them. This is all the beginning. There is no mention yet about any Council of Nine, nothing like that, and you need to remember it. Then we had a source, which also has masculine and a feminine side. Now, I just drew our creation. And as Sean has suggested to have the earth in the middle, it's just how it perfectly presented itself to me. I don't have too much skills when it comes to arts, but here we have Earth. That's the whole creation around it. And a beautiful I will tell you as a story. It's a beautiful union of all aspects which are purely gold light. An union between Mother Earth and Father Source, which birthed this beautiful creation, the whole lot of it, okay? And we don't have any division for light, dark, neutral. So I want you to understand it, that in the beginning we've been creating already, co-creating in this beautiful golden union. So that's a base platform for all that is. And I can speak as well about the division, how then they entered the reality, the creation, playing the role and all of it. But we've been creating in gold before yugas. Otherwise, that wouldn't make sense. Having all of you within you already, knowing who you really are, and not being lost, no game yet at this point. And this is the natural order to all that is. Now, I don't know what happened. I am trying to do as much research as I can to figure out what happened when suddenly, I just need a pen. I mean, not suddenly, I don't know how long we've been under this creation, but something obviously has happened and the creation was hijacked. I know there are many universes, but I believe they occurred when we started to have light, dark, and neutral representations of each. And then when that happened, I can't tell you about the dates. I have no idea. Then the Council of Nine, Council of Nine, Council of Nine, and division downwards. So suddenly we have so many from so-called Council of Nine, which is absolutely not, has nothing to do, if I can explain it that way, with the natural order that was in the very beginning. Now, here are the arms. Now the arrows goes one outwards, one inwards. It's like she is reaching out to him to oh my God, to hold him in his hands. And as well, he descends to reach her with his energy. And it's like, and we all are on this earth as a co-creators, as a children of this one mother and father. Now, let's go further. One of the pictures of mine shows something like that. That's a Babel. I'm sorry, I don't want to scare anyone. I just said it louder. Babel within Babel, and so on, so on. Now, this membrane, these are the arms. These are the arms of mother and father. I know many would say, what about the 12 universes? That has occurred later on when we got these three aspects manifested, occurred. I have no idea. I mean, I do have some clues, but as I mentioned before in my previous video, two videos before, I believe, the universe we're in is simply one of many within creations that we enter it and we're transforming it back to natural order. That's what we're doing here, lightening up this, I don't know, universe. Listen, that's important now. Okay. So we had a mother being fully in light. No, probably during, but then mother, so his father, got these three aspects of themselves. And it's like our mother and father were, I mean, they must have agreed to it because they knew the plan wouldn't work out. So they allowed some of the kids to play this case scenario. So I need to just draw it black so you know what I mean. When the three aspects aspects occurred, we got the overlay. And the most our parents and the children inside here trapped, the most they could ever get, they were freaking bouncing between dark and maximum neutrality. That was the max. The creation, this universe was created to not even allow us to go beyond neutrality, dear ones. That's why the memory of having it as a pure, beautiful gold creation already, that's what I saw it. It's like one being shattered into pieces, every single pieces of his own aspects. They would be dark, neutral, and light. All of them. Shattered into pieces, forgetfulness, and here we go, unravel. We enter reality where we are being told that light and dark both are needed. I just let my dog out. In order to create. No. That's what it was under. That's a little bit of that, but transformed into just one creation where she and him meet finally. It's like they were separated from themselves, sunk. Oh my God, they went into such darkness. So, just to clarify, this is just a representation of each creation every one of us has, but we all are on a one platform. What is happening, we lighten up the whole platform back to gold. Full light. That's why many are unhappy, because in this case scenario, they simply had a power, they could control, manipulate. And why would you be transforming light into dark if you don't need the dark? And we can operate fully in light, all of us. It's just in freaking limitations. Dear ones, I remember lifetimes in balance, speaking about balance. But I always had this question about this darkness. Something was off, and now imagine we already had it. Now, let me dive in maybe now. Seems like rules, everything was set up, and one of the children, because it doesn't even go from here, it's not it. Something has happened on this level. This is how I feel. For all of you who can do remote viewing, I encourage you to investigate that. And I'll be appreciated if you can share what's on your end. How do you see it? And so all of them dived into this beautiful creation. They were the roles. Everyone were doing fantastic. We had the families. We created creation within creation. We expanded, but all was in gold. So I want to be clear about that. And I don't know who was that, whether it were grandchildren, grandchildren, that came up with an idea, which I told you was a brilliant idea, with this limitation. I'm trying to find. And you need to understand that I was an advocate for balance for years, guys. And now I see it. It was a freaking trap. So we would reprint from moment to moment them all the time, not knowing that was the limitation which we already transformed. That's why it's all occurring. That's why they can't. Doesn't matter what effort they take, they just can't shut it down anymore. They can't freaking kill us. And how many times they tried, guys. And I want to say a few words about assurance. Because the moment I came across it, I had this idea, and I need to let my dog in. By the way, I will show you her. This is she. More white on her. And I just got out from what I was saying. Assurance. Guys, every report done by Kim is an assurance for many of us that we're heading right direction beyond any possible case scenario that they have put in for us. You just need to realize how much been cleared, what was taken down in order to see it as a bigger picture. They didn't expect that. They did not. They believed we would follow the little traps they have put on our paths. So we would get attached to the role or to this, to that. It was obvious they wouldn't be able to make it. You cannot overtake a source of your own creation. You're just a freaking child. You're not an owner. You only own your own soul. So swallow that. Some should freaking swallow it, because they're not going to be in a freaking God, which in Polish God means reptile. G-A-D, and this is how we write God. Reptile. So when I hear God, I sense, and it's like so sticky when you think of it, who is really hiding behind it. I love you all much. I hope it can somehow explain you. So I just want you to know that the very first line had two aspects, feminine, both in gold. Here we have a source on earth, because she became the earth. The aspect, feminine aspect of source, became a mother. So, you know what? It's almost like, and it's just a story, but I just want to share. You know how it feels? It feels like an angry child being pissed that he wants to be on the top. And a child who trapped not only siblings, but even their own parents, of course. Whatever has happened, they knew it won't work out. They took upon roles, dark, neutral. This is how it feels. So it looked like mother was trapped, father was trapped, all of us were trapped, and then boom, something's starting to change. Pieces of our own souls, big pieces, aspects of our own self coming back to us. So, relax, we all are children. And there is only one mother and father for whole creation. Yes, there are creation within. And I should use an gold one to show you. And each of us, let's say this is the house with the basement too, because they got whatever was down here got rebuilt, polished, cleaned. So this is the gold house, and we all are in gold house and we freaking get out from here. That's what I have, and I wanted to share with you. I hope it can now shows you where the whole idea of so many names came up. 999, 999, and so on and so forth. Decompartmentalization, ha ha ha. I don't know how to pronounce it right, but you know what I mean. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world.